In this trip, we will visit the capital of the Czech Republic, Prague. It will be a very short trip to this beautiful country. We will spend one day in Prague and one day in Český Krumlov. Our plane is delayed by over 3 hours. This means that we will arrive in Prague very late, around midnight. We are in touch with a taxi driver who will take us to our hotel. Fortunately, the flight will only last 1 hour and 20 minutes. We arrived at our hotel after midnight. This is a cool bedroom with big mirror, cool pillows, one big window, and the kettle. We've got some biscuits, some English breakfast, and water. And that's the name of the hotel. The bathroom is very spacious. It says it's VIP lounge, but it has got some downside. So the shower is really big, as you can see, but the curtain is just sticking to your bum when you shower, so it's not very pleasant. And this sink is just so high. If you pour water, just splashing everywhere. And another fact is that the change towels is €5. So they change towels in like every 3 nights, and same like bedding. So if you stay like for 3 nights, if you want to change your towels, they will charge you €5, which is, we never actually had this ever, so it's kind of surprising. So if you're coming to Prague, just be careful, just read the instructions because they might charge you. That's all. We bought a 24-hour ticket which cost 120 Czech koruna, which is €4.50. We bought the ticket at one of the metro stations. Before the first ride, you must validate the ticket for it to be valid. From that moment on, you have 24 hours. We decided to start exploring Prague from Vyšehrad. Vyšehrad is a historic fort in Prague. It was probably built in the 10th century. Inside the fort are the Basilica of St. Peter and St. Paul, and the Vyšehrad Cemetery, containing the remains of many famous Czechs. Local legend holds that Vyšehrad was the location of the first settlement, which later became Prague. This is a dancing house. This is a viewpoint from one of the bridges in Prague. And that's a dancing house again. This is Jerusalem Synagogue. The Powder Tower or Powder Gate. It is a Gothic tower in Prague. It is one of the original city gates. It separates the old town from the new town. We stopped to buy klebičky. Klebičky are legendary Czech party food. Traditional Czech klebiček is made of a white long bread similar to French baguette, covered with the various spreads from butter or mayonnaise to horseradish cream, and garnished with a mixture of toppings including ham, cheese, salami, hard-boiled egg or pickled vegetable. Astronomical clock or loi. Many tourists gather in front of the clock every day. This clock is the main attraction in the old town. The astronomical clock in Prague, also known as the orloj, rings every hour from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The clock striking of the hours sets in motion a procession of the 12 apostles. Charles Bridge is the oldest bridge still standing over the Vltava River in Prague and the second oldest bridge in Czech Republic. Charles IV had it built in 1357 after the previous bridge, Judith Bridge, had been destroyed by floods in 1342. There are Baroque statues and group of statues on Charles Bridge. Most of them were created at the turn of 17th and 18th centuries. Today the statues are gradually being replaced by copies for reasons of preservation. The bridge is one of the most beautiful monuments in Prague, connecting the old town and the lesser town. Vitus Cathedral is situated entirely within the Prague Castle complex. This cathedral is a prominent example of Gothic architecture and is the largest and most important church in the country. Apart from religious services, coronations of Czech kings and queens also took place here. The cathedral is a place of burial of several patron saints, sovereigns, noblemen and archbishops. That's all for part 1. Don't forget to leave a subscription and see you next week. Take care.